In a land of subtle magics, a woman of peace must face the violence within her, and a man of war must learn that weapons will not give him the victory he desires.
Hello, my friends, and fans and soon-to-be fans of Katherine Hines. Katherine was a prolific author, and at the time she died, she had well over 50 books in print. I think her happiest creation, the thing she was most proud of, was her high fantasy novel, The Healer's Choice, published in 2015 with Dark Oak Press. In 2016, with that novel, she was a finalist for the Georgia Author of the Year for Science Fiction and Fantasy. In 2017, she began to dream about bringing it to an audiobook form, and the first person she thought about was Elizabeth Wiley. If you go to audiobooks right now, you will find that Elizabeth Wiley has almost 150 books that she has narrated on Audible. She's an award-winning narrator. She brings life to her characters. She inhabits the voices that they speak. She's who Katherine wanted to narrate this book. She's who I wanted to narrate this book. She's who you want to narrate this book. I'm very excited to bring this project to you.
I will not harm. I am healer's order. Oh, holy woman, he whispered hoarsely. She gave herself a moment to consider that. In Sharhe, women of orders are called Masharha. It means mothers of the people. Her tongue stumbled over the difficult TH sound. Now rest quiet. Leg is hurt. The Kelnira removed a vial from her medicine bag. This is for pain, she told her patient. Not good taste, but you want drink before I fix bone. His eyes narrowed in suspicion. Then he heaved a resigned sigh and dutifully swallowed the liquid she'd measured out. Dila spoke a few soothing words, laying her hand on his forehead, and he settled once more. His breath came deep and steady. The Kelnira poured a little water over her hands and said the words of purification. With a prayer to the Watchers, she reached her mind to her tree of power and felt the earth strength flow through it and into her own limbs, like golden light showering over her from its leaves. She placed her hands on either side of the fracture, breathed in the breath of the nearby trees, and pushed the protruding bone into position. She moved down to the man's feet, reached again to her tree, and braced herself. She grasped his ankle in both hands and tugged on the broken leg, hard. The Forsterner cried out, his body convulsed, then stilled. Fama's unyielding grip on his torso provided all the resistance the Kelnira could wish. Renewing her own efforts, she pulled with steady force to move the bone into alignment, broken end to broken end. The golden light flowed into her and through her hands, pulsing warmly, and she sent her mind into the bone. She envisioned the ragged halves of the fracture joining together, the torn fabric of the bone mending. Splints! The Kelnira was sweating. She had not had time to recover from her labors on the battlefield, and it took all her strength now to keep the bone properly aligned. Dila positioned the splints and bound them into place, leaving uncovered only the torn flesh where the bone had broken through. The Kelnira held her mind to the bone for several heartbeats more before releasing her grip on the man's ankle. A breeze rippled through the tree leaves, making them whisper. The Kelnira shivered with a sudden knowledge. By healing this man, she had somehow woven a new and unbreakable strand into the web of her fate.
So, I am rightly excited by this project, the Audible book version of The Healer's Choice. Also included in this project, you will see when you look at the page, are two other things. The first is the conclusion of this story. The Healer's Resolve. One of the benefits you can get by donating to this cause is the first 3 chapters of The Healer's Resolve, the second and concluding volume in the Beech Tree and the Ravens saga that Catherine began. And also is a CD, the music of the Beech Tree and the Ravens. It's the songs and poetry that Catherine wrote, and I augmented and shifted and changed a bit here and there. Brings to life the sounds, the music, the soul, I hope, of the world that Catherine created. So I hope you'll take some time to look. I hope you will help us bring this project into manifestation. I thank you very much.
To show